Chris Taylor.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start.
Here's Corey Seager as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. His past history against John Lester, 1 for 6. And he'll snap one over to first. Oh, and he throws it away. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Runners off for second. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Looks like somebody had their breakfast in this day game. They help out with 2 back-to-back hits, and they're off and flying. The breakfast must be good. The breakfast of champions, that is.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
I like that he used the curve.
The 0-1 delivery. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting.
The 1-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get it to Chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I love the competitiveness. He gives up 2 straight singles, and then he gets 2 outs. He's got a chance to get out of this inning without giving up anything.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on. Into the box, number 8. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, number 8.
Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
And he'll step off and try again. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Got him. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one. Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Batting third, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Digging in now, Kike Hernandez.
For the Dodgers.
A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Hernandez.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs.
Logan.
And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home. He'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Logan Forsythe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that?
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting 8. Catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Here comes the first pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Zobrist is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Moving under it, Hernandez. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
This is a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in the good hitters count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium
Leading off
Park.
for the Dodgers,
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Center fielder number 3, Chris.
Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He reached on a single in his first try. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Third inning, no score to this point. Up high. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And he struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Hard on the ground towards short. Russell's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the... Here's Javier Baez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Second baseman, Javier.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with a base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. John Lester is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit down the line at first. To second for 1. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, number 8. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly...
And he'll step out for a moment here. Maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down. Striding in once again, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Justin Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Number 35 is at the plate as he watches ball one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Zobrist. One out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
He's running towards second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayward going back at the track, and they'll need to run this down around the 368 marker. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Up next for the Dodgers,
digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. And that's taken for strike one.